Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This meeting, we will talk about assessing writing skill, how we assess writing to students. So in this course, you will think about how you teach and assess writing as part of your teaching English. So in here, you imagine you are as an English teacher, a real English teacher in the class, and you will assess your students in writing as a part of English teaching. So in here, I have five slides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what I need you to do is to elaborate the topic here. Okay, so my previous explanations actually is derived or based on this part. Okay, expected outcomes. So expected outcome here is directed for the teachers or before you become a teacher. And the expected outcome here is divided into 5 topics for writings. Into 5 topics, and this topic, every topic here, I make it in one slide. So your job here is to explain each type here. Yeah, for example, understand the difference between writing as a process and writing as a product. So the point here is writing is a process, one, and writing is a product. How you will explain this is based on this book. Look at this book, and in this point is in here in topic 1, task 1, introduction. The purpose of this introductory section is to let you check if you understand the difference between writing process and writing as a product. Okay, and you need to follow the activity here. Every activity, activity 1, activity 2, sample. You need to study this chapter until this is activity 2, and until the end. In the end is in this part. Okay, in this part, in page 53. This is the end, and after you follow the guidance or the activity in this book, I hope you can explain what is meant by writing as a process and what is meant by writing as a product based on the explanation on this book, and give example. Okay, first is explaining. First is explaining the term, and then the second, give example. Give examples. The examples is provided in here. Is every of them is provided. Yeah. This is the example. The example. Explain the examples and explain that. Explain the example. The example. Okay, that is all. You do not need to write here if you do not want it, but if you want it, it's okay. You can develop this draft. This is a draft. You can develop this draft by your own explanation after you study this one. Okay. Now, if you do not want to write it, you can present it. You can present just like me. Present and record. Explaining the terms, you can explain. Writing as a process means what? Writing as a product means what? And then the example. And then explain the example. This is not an easy job for you because this is a high tax job, just like what I have done before in assessing reading and in introduction or the ABC of learning. This is the third, and the detail is in here. Okay, it also belongs to the second. Distinguish between different ways of assessing students' writing. The answer is in this book. After you follow this activity, then however you will get a conclusion. You will get a conclusion and write your conclusion here. This is the format of your conclusion, just like this, yeah, and paste, and so on and so on until next indicators, until the next indicators. Yeah, like this. Okay, do this, and I hope this activity will give you a meaningful learning. Merdeka belajar, because everybody has different interpretation. So I do not believe if one person has the same work results with others, it means plagiarism, because everybody here has their own perception, has their own conclusion about this. Okay, thank you. It's the first. I'll just give you a little explanation here. When we write something, firstly we have to decide who our audience will be. For example, I write for students, okay, and I write for society. I write in internet. I write in formal media, just like journal. I write in blog. So here the difference is in the tone, the difference is in the language style, the diction. So everything is different when the purpose is different, the style of writing, yeah. So if you can do this, I hope next you will be a good writer, experiencing writer. Many kinds of text, different audio, different text, different audience, not audio, yeah. Train yourself. You have free time, and this is interesting topic. Okay, for example, this one, I like to write about problem in society and how they can be fixed. I write sometimes in forum discussion forum. I prefer informal writing style to discuss interesting topic with my friends and colleagues. Informal writing style. It is informal, but the writer choose informal. I enjoy writing loads. I write a journal every day. I write letters to my family and friends, and I have also written articles, short story, poems, and final. Okay, you do not need to write this. This is only the mindset of a writer. So you need to understand the mindset to indicate your purpose, your target audience. Yeah, practice is later, but you need, this is the theory. So after you understand the theory, then you will be a good writer, I think, because different audience, different tone, different style, stylistic, tone. Useful, it's very useful. So you need to train yourself. I will not explain because if I explain, then you will not practice. Okay, yeah, if I explain it, you will not practice. You practice yourself and you explain to me. What I need is that. I think this is all my instruction, and I hope you can do this. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.